Good morning, Morgan, and good morning to any of your friends that have joined us today for this video. Now, today's going to be a short video, and you're not going to understand it, but we're going to have to go through it now to plant seeds for when this is going to become more important. Specifically, when I do the Beautiful Soup series, which is next. Okay, because that's when you're going to be working with JSON, or as they say, JavaScript object notation. Okay, JavaScript is the language that they use a lot in websites. And one of the things that you're going to be wanting to use Python for is to get data from websites. All right. And with that said, let's get the reading done and let's get through this. All right, where's the freaking button? Oh, here we go.
Python Training Video 47. Saving structured data with JSON. Strings can easily be written to and read from a file. Numbers take a bit more effort, since the read method only returns strings, which will have to be passed to a function like int, which takes a string like 123 and returns its numeric value 123. When you want to save more complex data types like nested lists and dictionaries, parsing and serializing by hand becomes complicated. Rather than having users constantly writing and debugging code to save complicated data types to files, Python allows you to use the popular data interchange format called JSON, JavaScript Object Notation. The standard module, called JSON, can take Python data hierarchies and convert them to string representations. This process is called serializing. Reconstructing the data from the string representation is called deserializing. Between serializing and deserializing, the string representing the object may have been stored in a file or data, or sent over a network connection to some distant machine. Note: the JSON format is commonly used by modern applications to allow for data exchange. Many programmers are already familiar with it, which makes it a good choice for interoperability. If you have an object X, you can view its JSON string representation with a simple line of code. Import JSON. JSON.dumps 1 simple list. Output 1 simple list. Another variant of the dumps function, called dump, simply serializes the object to a text file. So if f is a text file object opened for writing, we can do this. JSON.dump x f. To decode the object again, if f is a text file object which has been opened for reading, x equals JSON.load f. This simple serialization technique can handle lists and dictionaries, but serializing arbitrary class instances in JSON requires a bit of extra effort. The reference for the JSON module contains an explanation of this.
All right. Okay. That's it for this reading. Like I said, it's going to be complicated. You're not going to understand it, but you're going to need this. You're going to be coming back to this. All right. Now with that, there's really no code to run, but I do have some code I want to show you because you're going to need to know how to load the JSON library. Okay. And with that, let's go move over to the code. And here we are. Now, we're not going to actually run this because I don't have any JSON data to dump. And I'm not ready to go out there onto the internet and get some from a website. Not yet. We're going to save that for the next series, the Beautiful Soup series, where we're going to be working with a lot of JSON code. Okay? But what I do want to show you is how to install it and import it. Now, I've commented this code because it doesn't work in a script. You need to do this at the in an interactive session, but it's pip install JSON lab. And then in the code, to be able to access the methods in the JSON library, you're going to need to import JSON. And with that, we conclude today's video, and we'll see you in the next one. All right? All right.